What's going on, you freaks? Who's never seen the movie before, period?
How does it zoom out?
Okay, so that's okay. It's okay. It means you're fucking normal. As your first viewing experience, what the hell was you in the front row? I pity you. How was it? Was it horrifying? Are you a horror freak or just a general audience member? You don't have to be a fan. We won't kick you out like immediately. So, have you seen the other Evil Dead movies? Is this all watered down and studioized? No? You don't even know what I'm talking about. Alright, it's alright. Did anyone drive from strange lengths to get here? Strange distance? Bakersfield? That's your problem for living in Bakersfield. Hey, break. I'd get out of Bakersfield too. I'd go anywhere. While they're showing a movie in Los Angeles, let's go. I work at 6 a.m., I'm out of here. Anyone come from around the block? Yeah, you lazy sons of bitches. Okay, I just did this an impromptu poll. We can get on to more important and loftier discussions.
Fresno?
Fresno, yeah. Yeah.
It seems okay. Does it seem okay to you? Does that seem like an okay enough shot to you?
Hello. So normally I ask that question, I ask how many times people have seen it, and if they enjoyed the show, and I introduce everybody, but clearly I don't have to. That's okay.
I'm glad he did it.
Really? Would you like to introduce?
No, I don't want to do shit. No. I'm
This
going to
is
answer
off.
their lame-ass questions that I've answered for 20 years. The same question. And don't look for the fourth one, because this was a fucking pain in the ass to make. Here's Evil Dead 4. You know what? You break your neck. Shatter your knee and your spine and your elbow. Lose your eyes. Lose all your friends and co-stars.
Does everybody know who this gentleman is?
Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Crowe, a.k.a.
Except they cut out the scene where you're going to get me.
We'll share microphones.
I'm going to see if this would finally work. Shall we all
cut
see
the
do
scene
it?
where I think this was the commercial version shown instead of the director's cut. Yeah. I like the director's version a lot better.
Yeah, because you're in it more.
That's it!
Well, the director's version versus what you saw here is actually, it's a ridiculous amount shorter. It's almost like there's 15 minutes of this movie's been cut out. But the funny thing is, the studio wanted it shorter because they did previews in Glendale to a bunch of unemployed people. And at that group of unemployed people, they went, oh, that's a depressing ending. Like on an Evil Dead movie, is there such a thing? So they wanted a new version, and they tightened it up. And the shorter the movie got, the higher the ratings got from the unemployed people because of the attention span thing. But it's hard to argue. I mean, I have to say, literally. Because we sat in on the editing sessions with Dino de Laurentiis in the studio, and they would go, there's a 6 zombies blowing up. Make it the 3 zombies. And we go, oh, those other 3 were so cool, though. But there's really no argument. It's not a plot point. We go, Dino de Laurentiis, we've got to have that scene because the guy won't know that it's his daughter if you don't have that scene. Okay, keep the scene. Now it's like, okay, 3 skeletons blown up. Yeah. Cut out the other ones, I guess. Now, how do you argue with it? They were cool. It doesn't really mean anything within the story. So the movie that you saw tonight is the sort of fast-forward version of the movie. But the one that Richard's referring to is, the full-fledged, in-your-face. And plus what they cut out was all of our money that me and Rob and Sam put into it. So shut the fuck up is what I said to you. Okay. Well, it was all the fight stuff because we wanted to increase the budget of the movie from $8 million to $11 million. because it wasn't possible at $8 million because there was a guy named Sam Raimi directing the movie. Yeah, Sam Raimi. His first movie was 12 weeks of shooting. Your first movie is supposed to be 12 days. Not Sam Raimi. So we want to get from $8 million to $11 million. They go, you know what? Sure, we'll give it to you. But you three, you and Sam and Rob Tapper, have to put up the contingency yourselves. Out of your own pocket. You know what a contingency is? It's if all goes to shit, someone's going to put up an extra 10% out of their own pocket to cover. So it was an $11 million budget, so they wanted us to put up $1 million. We blew through it in the first 6 weeks of shooting because of scenes like Henry the Red coming to rescue Ash. So it was a great deal, Army of Darkness. It was to lose complete and utter control on your third movie. Yeah, isn't that a great business deal? The original Evil Dead, the investors couldn't even set foot on the set if we didn't want them to, because we owned the movie. We own the negative. Most filmmakers don't own the negative. The Coen brothers, they probably own a few negatives, not the whole thing, but to own a negative, that means something. And so Evil Dead 2, we sort of pseudo-owned that. By the time Army of Darkness came along, where it's financed fully by studios, we own two things, Jack shit and Jack left town. And that's okay, that's the nature of the beast. It depends on where the money comes from. But we can employ fine actors like Richard Grove along the way.
Well, why don't you talk about...
That was good.
I'm tap dancing as fast as I can.
Why don't you talk first about Evil Dead then, because that was truly a film that you guys did independently, with businessmen, but independently.
Yeah, we raised money, people love to use the word indie. Oh, I'm making an indie. Guess what? If you have a start date, if you have a release date before you make the movie, that's not an indie. An indie is you go, come on, Savage. You get some jerks in Detroit to cough up their Las Vegas gambling money and they invest in your movie, and you haven't got a fucking clue who's going to see it or watch it or wherever it's going to go. That's an indie. Because you're going, hey, baby. Now, granted, if any of you had invested in Evil Dead, you would have made 30 times your money. So, suck it, bitch. Evil Dead 2 rolls around. We want a bigger budget. Can we get it from the same doctors and dentists and lawyers in Detroit? No. We're all retired. What? We can't believe we made money on the first investment. No money. So you have to partner up with other people like Dino de Laurentiis, who, well, let's say that's an interesting combination. Sam Raimi and Dino de Laurentiis.
I remember him showing up at the set one day, and I thought...
Not knowing what set he was on.
Yeah,
He thought it was Barabbas.
yes. And all I knew was that everything stopped, and these big guys in black suits came up, and you and Rob were like...
Get the big cheese is here.
Yeah.
Well, working with Dino is very interesting because his command of the English language is his second language. And he didn't know what to call deadites or anyone that was possessed. He just called them devils. The winged creature was the devil. So he was trying to help us edit the movie better. He would go, over your face, he would go, out, out. He would just hold his hand up over the moviola that's playing. It's just playing. There's a little tiny screen, and that's all he knows. Just out, out. And he would hold his hand up there as long as he wanted it out. And then he would stop and go, the devil comes here. And we were like, the devil.
Which one?
This devil, that devil. And the wicked creature comes here. Richard Grove is cut out. Got it. And so that's how we edited the movie. It was, by the way, edited by Bob Murawski, who won a frickin' Academy Award for
Yes. Bill Hope, the cinematographer, who went out to do The Matrix.
Oh!
I mean, that guy was incredible.
He was incredible.
I remember working with him, and with great pleasure, one of the things you learn when you work on sets is you learn, fuck the director, look for the cinematographer. You know what I mean? Because that's the guy who's actually seeing what you're doing. And I remember after that one nice scene that we had, where he hit you on the shoulder and take off.
They didn't cut that out?
No, they kept that one.
They kept that.
Cut this, cut it.
Out. The devil goes here.
How did you work with that asshole?
How could you not? He financed half the goddamn movie.
Yes, what he thought.
Gino, okay, we'll take half your ideas, you finance half the movie.
Exactly. But I remember we were doing that scene, and Bill would, you do a take, and then Bill would look out from the eyepiece, and you could just see by the look on his face whether the take was good.
No, he'd go, you probably want another one.
Yeah.
Based on the look on his face.
Yeah.
He'd go,
You go, oh, yeah, okay, back to one.
you know, really, you gonna use that?
Yeah.
Well, but don't forget, you had Mr. Sam Raimi, Sam Raimi has never cared about film. About the use of film. To him, the film is the cheapest commodity on the set. It's the use of time. So what Sam will do is he'll have a 90-foot dolly track, and 87 things are happening, and everybody's supposed to do something on an exact cue that he's shouting at them from a megaphone. And okay, so you get all the way to the end of that, and that take will it'll take 2 minutes to shoot that take. And he'll go, all right, back to one, keep rolling. Now, if you keep rolling, you open the set. Someone comes in to fix my hair, get out of my shot! Get out of my shot! So you're invading your shot. How dare you? The camera's rolling. Get the fuck out of my shot. And all the actors going, and all the energy stays very high. And the prop guy's like trying to reset 47 spears and things, and the extras were going, was I number 38 or 42? Shit. Oh my God. Keep shooting, keep shooting. And he's shouting with a megaphone. Sam was born in like 1804. He's a dictator. He directs by being dictator. I rule. You're the actor. I rule you. I rule you. You're the camera guy. I don't give a shit. I rule you. You will do what he tells you to do on camera. So then second take though. Now everyone's terrified. The dolly starts again. Now Sam shouting new lines at me. Okay, hey, Spinach Chin, shut up, blah blah. I'm like, is he rewriting the script right now? And I would pause he'd say a whole paragraph, and I'd pause to go, he'd go, say it already, say it! I'm like, I just fucking heard it! I'm like, how do you work with that? Very quick, very slowly, painfully.
Funny, he was very nice with me.
Yeah, great. I go to visit Sam. He's shooting The Quick and the Dead now. A Hollywood movie. His first Hollywood movie with Gene Hackman and Leonardo DiCaprio, Sharon Stone, Russell Crowe. You can't get any more ridiculous of a cast than that. I go to visit him. I got 1 day off from shooting The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. Great. 1 day off. 1 day off. I'm going to visit my pal Sam in Tucson. Yeah, he's making a movie with all these big shots. I'm going to sit behind the monitor, and we're just going to laugh. As soon as I get there, come here, Bruce, come here. Hey, buddy, great to see you. Boy, I got a part for you. Come here, come here. I'm like, oh, no, Sam, no. Go into makeup. He shoves me into makeup. Okay, make him look like he used to have money, but he's not. Give him sores and shit like that. He's all sunburned. Okay, come on, we're going to wardrobe. Come on. No, Sam, please, God, Sam, no. I just want to visit you. Just crack joke. Are you crazy? I'm dying here. Are you crazy? Okay, make him look like he used to have money, but he's not. He's like got syphilis, and make him dirty like he slipped in the gutter. Okay, good, ready to go. Here we go. And now I'm in front of the camera. That took like 47 seconds. The whole crew. This is Sam, who invented an entire scene in Quick and the Dead to shut an actor up. Remember Pat Hingle? The great character actor, Pat Hingle. In Quick and the Dead, he did all of the countdowns. He started all the gunfights. He signaled everything. And he kept bugging Sam Raimi. My character's daughter gets taken by a pimp, and he doesn't do anything to protect his daughter. And for weeks, he's hounding Sam Raimi. No one does anything. I don't protect my daughter. I show up on the set. Sam goes, beep. I know how to take care of Pat Hingle.